They say the Headless Horseman belongs to Sleepy Hollow, but walk through Central Park after midnight during spooky season, and you just might hear the hoofbeats and the screams. It was way past 1 in the morning when Eldon decided to cut through the park, heading for his place on the west side. The city never truly sleeps, but here inside the park, it does. The silence here is so thick you could cut it with a knife. The lamps glow dull and the paths twist deeper than you remember. Eldon had been drinking maybe a little too much and thought the cold air would clear his head. He was just past Sheep Meadow when he heard horses' hoofbeats. He told himself it was the mounted police, but these hoofs were heavier, sharper. He stopped beneath the dull glow of a street lamp and listened. The hooves grew closer, then stopped. He noticed the park was feeling colder. The sudden dip in temperature had his breath hanging in front of him like puffs of white smoke. He tried laughing it off, but then he saw them. It was just the horse at first, a massive black stallion coming into view, eyes burning like coals. Then the rider, broad-shouldered, clad in an old military coat frayed with age. Above the collar, nothing. Where his head should have been, there was emptiness. In his gloved hand, he carried a lantern. No, not a lantern. A rusted cage of iron glowing with a sickly green flame. Inside, faces were pressed against the glass, translucent, twisted faces, writhing and silently screaming as if they were trapped within. Every instinct screamed at him to run, but his legs were locked, as if the nightmarish vision had a grip on him. The horseman raised the lantern. The faces within twisted, merged, reshaped, until one of them was Eldon's. He was viewing his own hollow-eyed face staring back at him, mouth open in a voiceless scream. The glow of the lamp reached him like grasping fingers. And that's when the grip loosened on Eldon, and he ran. He bolted, branches whipping across his face as he tore across the path and into the gravel brush. Hooves crashing like thunder gave chase, pounding, closing in, until suddenly they stopped. Dead silence. He risked a glance over his shoulder. Nothing. The path was empty. No horse, no rider. Before him he spied the glow of the city that never sleeps and realized he was a few feet from a Central Park West exit. Now sober, Eldon breathed a huge sigh of relief, making it out of the park shaking, drenched in sweat. The city bustled around him, as if what he'd just witnessed had never occurred. Some nights, Eldon convinces himself it was a dream, a drunken hallucination. But then he'll hear the faint echo of galloping hooves as he passes close to the park, and he remembers the lost souls trapped inside the horseman's lantern, grateful he didn't join them on the crossroads.